two power outages almost back to back. I live in Florida, and currently the state is under a, what would you call it? A state of emergency due to a hurricane. The hurricane isn't exactly going to hit us. I think it could hit northwestern Florida, but I'm central western Florida, so we're still getting some wind and some rain. But for the most part, it's not going to really get past us. But we are getting wind, like I said, and that appears to be messing slightly with our network. So we've already had, like I said, 2 power outages. If we get a third, I'm just going to call it for the day, and we'll try this again tomorrow. But so far, we've been streaming for about 2 hours, and we've made some progress. We took out... I forgot his name again. I have to go look it up. Godfrey. We took out Godfrey and Horaloo, which is basically the same boss, just he has different names because I have no idea. The names in this game are so confusing, and then some characters like him have like 2 different names. I don't know why they did that. That seems so weird. It's like, it feels like someone at FromSoft is trolling with Elden Ring, with the names in Elden Ring. It's like, how can we confuse the player? I know. Let's create multiple names, a lot of them, and then have them each start with the same letter, and then all sound alike. And then we'll give some characters 2 completely different names, but it's the same person. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you torture me like that, FromSoft? I guess they think it's funny. But, yeah, so far we defeated that boss. We made it to Radagon of the Golden Order, and hopefully we'll put him down today. I believe it's the last boss, at least last boss encounter, that we have to go through today in order to complete our first playthrough. Radagon seems pretty tough. He seems weird. He feels weird. Now let's start logging in as well. He feels like... he feels slow, and so it makes me want to go in and try to L1 combo spam. And we got his health down about halfway doing that. But at times he can be a little quick, and he hits super hard. I kind of have time to back off and try to use the Black Knife's Ash of War, and that does some good damage. But again, he gets just so... I don't know, it's like he only has to hit you like 2 or 3 times, and you take like a ridiculous amount of damage. He kind of hits us... It's kind of surprising, but it feels like Radagon hits as hard as like Consort Radahn in the DLC. Like he hits you with that much force. So he's not as hard, he's not as spammy with his moves. But I don't know, Radagon, not Radagon. Is it Radagon? The consort of Nicola guy is who I want to talk about. He felt good, at least in phase 1, because he was slow, and it felt like there was a certain flow to his movements. It was almost like a dance that you were engaging in. With this boss, it feels more like... it feels more like a grouping of odd timings that you just have to get down. Welcome back, Beezers. Why don't you blame George R.R. Martin? Was it he who named the characters? I know he created like the backstory for the game, but I don't know who's responsible for the character names. Okay. Okay, so I don't remember what our strat was that we were rocking. Okay, we have the Karian Filigree Crest to minimize focus point use since the Black Knife's Ash of War is kind of costly. We have the Crimson Sea Talisman +1 because we unfortunately have to heal a lot. Not because we're really getting hit too much, but because when we do get hit, we take a ton of damage. The Dragon Crest Great Shield, numerically it looks like it helps, but even wearing it, we still get hit. Golden Braid, I'm guessing most of the damage. I can't tell if the damage is Holy, Lightning, or both. But I'm pretty sure we're taking some Holy damage, so we have the Golden Braid on. For a Flask of Wondrous Physique, we have Opaline Heart here to help resist damage across the board. And then we have the Holy Shrouding Cracked tier to help amplify the damage of the Black Knife's Ash of War. And so we're going to go in and try that. And we have 12 healing flasks, 2 magic flasks. I really, well, that might be enough focus points if I burn through both of these flasks to take down Radagon. I know there's another boss after the Radagon. By then we probably will be completely out of focus points. So hopefully we'll be able to just like go in an L1 combo spam the final boss. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I feel like this is going to be a really tough fight. Like this fight for us might be on par with like a Consort Radon or like a Melania. Which I mean, it is the final boss, so you could kind of expect something like that. But the fact that this boss, that Radagon, it's called Radagon, right? Yeah, Radagon. The fact that Radagon is so tough, and knowing we have a full other boss after that, like, that's daunting. Okay. Alrighty. Let's dive in. And I forget again. What's in here? Opaline and Holy Shrouding. Okay. So we'll go through the fog, drink this, and then start launching Black Knife. Alright, here we go. It felt like as soon as I tapped the Black Knife move, that's when he launched the attack at me. That felt bogus. I dodged the hammer, I still got hit with the Holy AoE. I double tapped the roll button and I only rolled once. Which makes me feel like no matter what I do, I'm going to get hit with that attack. It's just, am I going to get hit with both the physical and the holy, or just the holy? But I can't avoid all of it. Yeah. I was spamming the dodge roll button and there was literally nothing I could do. So I just have to eat that damage. That always feels bad. Oh my gosh. Again? I was spamming the dodge roll button. Nothing happens. I still got hit. I don't think the game is cheating for him. I wouldn't be surprised because Elden Ring is the only Souls game I've encountered in the series that actually cheats for the bosses. And I'm not sure why that is. But I don't think it's cheating for him. It could just be a timing issue on my part. Alright. I think we're going to swap in some more defensive talismans. Alright, I don't know if it's lightning we're getting hit by, but if it is, that should help. Oh, wait, made a mistake. Without the Carian Filigree Crest, we're going to need more magic flasks. I wonder if the attacks of the boss are thematic with its appearance. Like I said, this boss does not feel like a good boss fight. And when I'm comparing it to his Consort Radahn, like Phase 1 of Consort Radahn is one of the best fights I've ever had in any Souls game. He reminds me of a lot of Knight Artorias from Dark Souls 1. He hits super hard, but everything he does, it flows. Like, I've never fought a more elegant boss than Consort Radahn Phase 1. He was like... Consort Radahn Phase 1 is like the most perfect boss I have ever fought in any game ever. He is beautiful. He is like the epitome of a boss, of what a boss should be. This boss, like I said, is it Radagon? Yeah, Radagon. Radagon feels like a collection of just disjointed, broken attacks. But when you look at the boss himself, he looks like a broken boss. He's like, it looks like half of him is like a humanoid figure, half is like broken away, and you can see what looks like shadow and like a golden rune underneath. So I wonder if his like collection of broken attacks is supposed to like be thematic with his broken body, with his broken self. Okay. I dodge rolled into one of the I-beams, and then it bounced me into his lightning bolt. He juggled me, essentially. Stop reading my movements! Oh my, the range on that! I was not expecting it to, like, explode with that wide a radius. It just feels like I have to eat the damage on that one. And I hate attacks like that, where it just feels like there's literally nothing you can do. You just have to eat damage. Ugh. Consort Radon Phase 2 felt like it had some of those. Just gotta eat the damage. And nothing I can do. Yep. That feels so bad. That's so aggravating. Maybe when he does that, I can try to, like... Nope. I thought that was going to be the AoE again. Maybe I can try to do the black knife technique. Maybe it won't reach me up in the air. Nope, it'll still reach me. Bro! Are you serious? Look how wide that radius was. That was insane. Oh my gosh. We're getting close there. Oh. Welcome back, Hellas. That was as far as we've made it so far. Alright. I don't know if we're taking lightning. I'm going to do two things here. First, I'm going to put that back because I don't know what kind of damage we're taking. I'm going to pull out the Pearl Drake instead. And then let's go to Flask of Wondrous Physique. Can we do anything more defensive? Not really. Let's give ourselves another heal. We'll do half HP. Okay. Oh, wait. Equip the talisman. Oh. Yeah, so I was really hoping to complete the main game today, and if nothing else, get my second Reduvia and fully upgrade that. Then maybe Friday I could just try to make a beeline for, what is it? For, Liurnia. And kill Millicent there for her prosthesis. And then the build is just about complete. I also want to get a second Black Knife really bad and fully upgrade that. But I mean, we can also do that once we get to Liurnia. So. DLC round 2? We'll be going on DLC round 3. I don't know if we're going to beat DLC round 3. But we'll see. Yeah, you find her in Caelid, but the first time you can kill her for her talisman is in Liurnia, I believe. I still got hit by that. Whatever, I was rolling back the whole time, and I still got hit with that. I'm shocked I didn't get hit by that. Oh, whoops. Oh, I thought that was gonna be an AoE. Oh my gosh. And I double drank. I just wasted a magic flask. I wasn't sure if the first drink was going to go through because I was getting hit at the same time. I don't think this is going to be the run. Could be, though. Oh, now he starts to Goku. Using instant transmission. I'm trying to gain distance so I can safely launch the attack of the Black Knife, but then he just instant transmissions towards me. And sometimes it just feels like I'm dead. Oh, he didn't do it? He didn't do it. Sometimes it feels like he reads my inputs, like exactly right there. As soon as I hit the attack button, that's when he launches his attack because he knows I'm locked into mine and there's literally nothing I can do to avoid his damage. And it feels cheap. Ugh. I knew that was coming. That's why I was spamming rolls as soon as I got out of the first one. I still couldn't avoid it. Oh, I'm out of heals. I didn't know I was out of heals. That cost me my life. Oh. And there's still a whole nother boss after him. This is crazy. This, for me, might be the hardest boss in the game. Oh. What might be the question, Beezers? Okay, so Black Knife deals really good damage. This is a tough fight. It feels like it's input reading me. Like, it makes me... Because I don't know, it's so hard to decide what to do here. Like, the Black Knife's Ash of War deals good damage. But I feel like I can't use it because I don't have enough time to use it because the boss... Even though the boss walks slowly, and he travels slowly for the most part until he starts to Goku around the arena by instant transmission. It makes me think of using Reduvia's Ash of War instead because it's faster, even though it deals less damage and it has worse range. But I still feel like that wouldn't even help anything, because it's not that the boss is overall fast. It feels that the boss is legitimately reading my inputs. And it waits for me to attack, and it knows that once I'm attacking, I can't do anything because I'm locked into the animation, and that's when it triggers its own attack, and that's when I get hit. So even using a faster Ash of War, I feel like, isn't going to help me here. What if I spam through? Like, I tried to do that before. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I thought I could just try to use the steel perfume, the iron jar perfume, to become super tanky. But that only, I think, boosts your resists. Like, your resist to, like, rot and poison and stuff, I think. And it makes you super tanky. And I think it might even give you increased poise. But it doesn't give you elemental resist. At least I don't think it does. So the holy damage and maybe the lightning, if it's lightning I'm also being hit with, I think that's still going to hit for full damage. Yes, we're back, lady. We're back. I had everything set up. I launched stream. We were live for like 2 minutes, and then I had another power outage. So I had to set everything back up again. Took a bit. Beatrice asks, have you ever thought about dodging forward? From what? And did you notice he parries your projectiles? Yes, I mentioned that, like, the first time he did it. Like, he still takes damage from it, but he also returns the attack. Oh, are you also East Coast, lady? What happens if I just pot him? You're in the southeast? Yeah, me too, Florida. Welcome back, Fusion. Fusion has again redeemed hello, I'm new to stream. And again, Fusion, welcome. For the first time. And Fusion redeems hydrate. Cheers, Fusion. I can hear the rain. So yes, we're gonna keep trying until we either beat him or until we have another power surge. Unless it just takes us like a really long time and then we just give up for the day. Bogottus redeemed Congo Rats. Hello, Bogottus. Welcome on in. Yes, congratulations on getting everything set back up again. Alright, we're going to try that. I'm going to walk in and just try to throw pots. See how susceptible he is to different things here. Okay, so maybe he can't be rotted. I think when he does the I-beam, I just have to roll straight back. Or I have to try to, anyway. I got her with the shockwave. Because I try to roll, like, left. Or, nope, that didn't even work. I tried to roll straight into him, and I still got hit anyway. I sensed that was going to be unavoidable. Oh, like this one here is... Oh, I made it! I can't believe I made it. I didn't hit the dodge roll button in time. Oh my gosh! Infinite stamina, man. Caught mid-roll. Just trying to get back to my health flasks. Ugh. Oh my gosh! Yeah, he's rough. Begatus says this character has come so far. He has, Begatus, he has. Now we face the final boss of the game. Which I said might be, for us, the hardest boss in the game. Welcome back, Brandon Chrome. Okay. Maybe I do need to take a different approach. He can't be bled. What are my other options? I'm not going to try parrying him. I don't know if he can be poisoned. I wouldn't think he can be poisoned. He seems immune to rot. At least I hit him with 2 big rot pots and nothing happened. I could try my fire daggers. I don't think he's going to take a lot of damage from Holy because he's using Holy. We could try fire. If I go spammy dagger approach, pull that back out. And please, no advice or tips in the chat. I like to try to work my way through things. Try Bull Goat Talisman. That's risky. Fire Scorpion Charm. Flasks. Put all of it into health. Let's try pulling out the perfumes. Wondrous Physique. Let's go with... Ooh. What if we go with Flame Shrouding Cracked here, and then Oil Soaked here? No, 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 no. That would be a good combo. But that would only be a temporary boost to damage while the oil is coating the boss. I think the Thorny Crack tier would be better. That's going to be more consistent. Okay. Then... yeah. Fire. Holy. Rotted. Okay. So let's see what the plan's gonna be. He does give you a little bit of time when you first enter the boss arena. I think I will drink the Flask of Wondrous Physique and then pop an Iron Jar Aromatic and then see if we can just quickly wear him down that way. Welcome in, Carnage Barn. How you doing? We're on the final boss. We've made it. We're almost there. We've almost completed the first playthrough. Get that ready. I'm dead. I think that was a really good plan. It's just at the end I got too scared and I just tried to roll away when I should have just tried to drink. If I would have drank, I would have been fine. I think that's the closest we've come so far. The only problem with this strat, though, is that we only have 6 more Iron Jar Aromatics left. I double drank! What a waste. What a waste. I didn't think that was going to go through. Heal. Thank you. Heal again. When I can. Oh, I might die here. Nope. Heal. Awesome. Where's my healing flasks? Heal. Heal again. I triple drank. I didn't mean to do that. Heal. Heal again. Oh. I hate you. We have almost no heals left. We have almost an empty health bar. We have 3 healing flasks left. I hope this next part is super easy. Is it super easy? Really nice music here. Really, really nice music here. Can I heal? Am I going to have a chance to heal? Yes. No! Get off the horse. Heal. Please heal. Thank you. This is not easy. Oh my gosh. I didn't get off too many hits, but I barely did any damage. This is insane. And Consort Radahn needed a nerf? This is the broken boss. Oh my gosh. You have 2 phases where it's like it feels like a super hard boss followed by an even harder boss. Welcome to the Golden Ash Lake. Oh. I don't know what to do here. It takes everything we have, just about everything we have. Health flasks, iron jar aromatics, just to beat Radagon, because Radagon is so difficult. And then once you beat Radagon, you face the Elden Beast, who just annihilates you in seconds. And I'm pretty sure if I go back now, I'm going to have to fight Radagon again. And that makes me not even want to do the boss fight anymore. Ugh. This is rough. all the tricks I've used up till now to beat every boss in the main campaign and in the DLC, they either don't work here, or they do work, but to a much more limited degree. Like, Reduvia has carried me a long way, and bleeding bosses has carried me a long way, but you can't bleed Radagon. And I'm guessing you can't bleed Elden Beast either. I don't think I can backstab Radagon. He's humanoid, but he seems like he's too tall. The most success we've had, I can't really use the Black Knife like I can, but he's much better at ranged combat than I am. It seems like the best route that we have with Radagon is just to go in an L1 combo spam. But even doing that, we have to use the Iron Jar aromatics just to be able to get through his powerful hammer. But then even doing that, we have to burn through. I mean, and I did use some healing flasks, like, without meaning to. I think I double drank twice. And we had 3 left, so we should have had 5. I used 1 to heal. So we should have had, like, 4 healing flasks left in that fight. But even then, we got hit with, like, 4 beams of what looked to be, like, holy lightning back to back to back. And that just destroyed us instantly. And that's with wearing the Golden Bray Talisman to buff ourselves against holy damage. Yeah, this is crazy. This is... oof. I might need a night to think on this. Peter says, this boss has been nerfed already? Wow. What was it like before the nerf? But I can see why it was nerfed. No torrent in Phase 2 for starters. I'm not sure how helpful that would, like, I'm not sure how helpful Torrent is. Like, I summoned Torrent because I knew that you could summon him now. I had read that. That kind of hurt me. Because once I got there, I was trying to get off the horse and I couldn't get off the horse. But I don't know exactly how big the arena is. And how long it takes to cross the arena. Now, in my state, when I had the Iron Jar aromatics on, yeah, that makes plenty of sense to use the horse. Because I have no speed when I'm under the influence of the Iron Jar aromatics. But if you don't use the Iron Jar aromatics, I wonder how long it takes for someone to, like, run across the arena and how mobile the boss actually is. How mobile the Elden Beast is. Jan says the latest nerf was allowing the use of patch 1.1. But Ganta says we don't talk about pre-nerf Radagon. Beecher says you don't know because you barely lasted 2 seconds. Which is my... yes. Which is my complaint in having such little experience. Because it's so hard for me to get past Radagon. And then to run into, like... to run into Elden Beast after that and just be annihilated. That hurts. I'd rather fight Melania again. Or, like, Consort Radahn again. Did I make it? I made it to Phase 2. I made it to Elden Beast, and then I died in seconds. Jen says, Torrent is not helpful to you in terms of attacking, but is helpful in closing distance and getting away. To be fair, you picked the worst time to dismount Torrent. Yeah, I was going to try to like hop on and just... I wasn't... like my depth perception was off. I didn't understand how close he was. And so I wanted to hop on, gallop towards him, and then, you know, when the horse is galloping fast and you jump off, like, you don't just get off, like, you go flying off. And so that's what I was trying to do, to, like, build up momentum and then go jumping, like, flying off, and then land into, like, an L1 combo frenzy. But, it didn't work. Because I was closer to the Elden Beast than I thought I was. Yeah, that's the button I was using. L3. Or the button I was trying to use, anyway. Alright, I'll take some hints. Dodger said he's only weak to physical attacks. Not sure who you're talking about there, either Radagon, the Elden Beast, or both. Ellis is Phase 1 fire. Oh, so we were right on the fire count. Phase 2 weak to Black Flame. Beezer says dodge forward instead of back when he's spanking the ground. And Jamera's here. Welcome in, Jamera. How you doing? Jamera has redeemed Hydrate. Very well. Cheers, Jamera. Jen says Radagon's status debuff. He has a debuff? Radagon's status debuff resistances are all jacked to the max, but physical deals normal damage. I don't know what that means. Oh, are you saying that Radagon has high resist against everything? Like, including fire? And the only thing he's weak to is just, like, physical damage? Jameer says, I'm doing good. Just trying to get all the Fallout 4 achievements. Ah, good luck. You can do it. Oh, Jan says what I meant is Radagon is near immune to poison, bleed, rot, sleep, etc. Okay. Peter says those undodgeable attacks you were dodging into after his shocks, if you dodged forwards, you would have been fine. Oh, okay. Amir says, currently putting off the railroad achievements by doing the Nuka World DLC. Oh, good luck, good luck. Peter says he does rot and poison. He just has high immunity. But he still doesn't bleed. Okay. Jen says it's more of a knowledge issue than a skill issue. You simply haven't experimented enough to know how to dodge his attacks. Yeah, I think that's part of it. I think it's also a mindset thing with me. Like, I was just really hoping to waltz in and just be like, alright, cool. We knocked out Consort Radahn, hardest boss in the DLC. We knocked out Melania, hardest boss in the base game. Now we just get to go in and just clean up, and we're just gonna knock out these bosses in like 2 or 3 tries. And then that's gonna be it, and it's like, no. Radagon is a lot stronger than I thought he would be. And Elden Beast is fierce. It's like fighting a giant Pokemon. The boss is actually very easy. It's just learning your way through it. Alright. Let me... scroll back through. Hey, Dread, how you doing? Okay. So phase 1 seems to be fire. We have extra poise. We have extra fire damage. We have holy defense. We have extra regular attack. We have extra fire and regular attack. We have extra tankiness. We only got 4 of these left, though. I don't have Black Flame. On a knife. Destined Death is not the same thing as Black Flame. Do I have Black Flame Ash of Wars I can put on knives, though? Let's see. Gravity. Darkness. Darkness is not the same thing as Ghost Flame, right? Ghost Flame is just its own thing. It's like similar to Frost, but it's not Frost. Swords and Spears, that's Ghost Flame. I only have one Ghost Flame Ash of War. Oh wait, did you say Ghost Flame or Black Flame? Black Flame, okay. That's so not Ghost Flame. Jen says Black Flame is exclusively incantation based. Yeah, pole arms and twin blades. Alright, so what I'm going to try is kind of the same thing I tried last time. I guess we'll just run in, and we'll try to spam our way through, what's his name again? Radagon? We'll try to spam our way through Radagon again, and then when Elden Beast comes out, we'll switch to Black Knife, and we'll try to see how effective the Ash of War is against it. Okay. And it looks like we have an ad going on right now for the next half a minute, so we shall wait for that to end, and then we'll go in and give this another try. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, from the ad. We're about to hop in and give this guy another try. Alright, so plan. We're going to walk through, use the Flask of Wondrous Physique to buff our damage. Then we're going to use an Iron Jar Aromatic to buff our defense. And then we're just going to go spam happy with our Twin Fire Daggers on Radagon. Hope to drop him quickly again. Get to Elden Beast. And then we're going to toggle over to our Black Knife and see how effective its Ash of War is against the Elden Beast, and maybe use that to drop him. The only problem with this strat, though, and I've just realized this, is that even if the Black Knife is really effective, we're still going to have to go back to Fire Daggers to finish the Elden Beast, because the Ash of War for Blade of Death is quite expensive, and unless it works super well, I'm not going to have any magic flasks to use. I guess I could use Starlight Shards. That's true. I never thought of doing that. I don't want to pull those out, though, unless until I see how effective it is. Begatus says you got this? I hope so, Begatus. We shall see. We shall see. Eventually we'll get it. It's just when, I don't know. I think we'll try this for like another 45 minutes. And we might call it. Maybe I just need to give my mind a rest after defeating Horaloo. After making Horaloo go Tootaloo, I can do with the rest. I might be dead here. Oh no, I survived. Oh no, oh no. It wore off. I'm dead. 3 left. Jen says lulling branches, on the other hand, are craftable. I don't understand how lulling branches work. Like, I read it, but I didn't understand it. So it restores your focus points over time, but it also inflicts this, like, this sleep status that builds up on you over time as well. Okay. Jan's redeemed hydrate. Cheers, Jans. Refills faster than Starlight Shard. Really? Interesting. I've never used a Starlight Shard. With a slow sleep buildup. Hmm. So close. I should have probably tried to roll through those. I just want to kill him so badly, though. It's like I'm so close. I just feel like I don't want to put in the effort to kill him. To, like, get fancy with him. Okay. 2 left. try to roll through that. Try to roll through that. And try to roll through that. Okay, we got 3 healing flasks left. This is pretty much where we were last time. And that's it. We've used up all the rest of our perfumes. Our Iron Jar aromatics. Well, even if we don't win, we can still say we took out a boss and a half today. I think this is probably like the prettiest boss encounter I've ever had. Oh, the yellow trees. That's why Jan's called this Ash Lake. Trees within the tree. That's kind of funny. We did better that time. I feel like if I could face both of these bosses, like if each was its own unique boss encounter, like in other words, I could beat Radagon and then rest at a site of grace, get all my stuff back, and then I could go and I could fight Elden Beast. I feel like I could do it. Radagon would still be extremely difficult. And I'd probably have to go farm up some more pot shards to make more Iron Jar aromatics. But it would be doable. And Elden Beast does feel like a much, much easier boss than Radagon. He deals a lot of damage, but it looks like you can kind of roll through him. We still didn't stay alive that long, so he could have a lot of other attacks that I haven't seen yet. But just going off what happened so far, he doesn't seem too bad. He might get crazy once his HP gets down to half. Bad.